During the Passion of Christ, many people watched as Jesus carried his cross through the streets of Jerusalem. Some mocked him, some watched in silence, others were afraid to come near. But among the crowd was a woman who could not ignore his suffering. Her name was Saint Veronica. Though the Bible does not record her story directly, Christian tradition has preserved her memory for centuries. Her act of compassion became one of the most moving moments remembered during the Stations of the Cross. After being condemned to death, Jesus was forced to carry the heavy cross toward the hill of Calvary. The journey was long and agonizing. His body, torn by scourging, trembled under the crushing weight of the wood. Soldiers drove him forward through the crowded streets, and many gathered to watch the procession. Yet few dared to draw near. In the midst of the crowd stood a woman whose heart could not turn away from his suffering. Seeing Jesus struggle beneath the weight of the cross, Veronica stepped forward. In her hands, she carried a simple cloth. Ignoring the danger and the presence of the soldiers, she approached him and gently wiped the sweat, blood, and dust from his face. It was a small act of mercy, a brief moment of tenderness in the midst of immense suffering. Yet that moment would be remembered by Christians for centuries. According to Christian tradition, when Jesus returned the cloth to Veronica, something extraordinary had occurred. The image of his sacred face had been imprinted upon the veil. This cloth became known as the Veil of Veronica. For many believers, it stood as a powerful symbol of Christ's suffering and of the compassion shown by a faithful disciple. Little is known about the life of Saint Veronica beyond this moment. Yet her story has remained alive in Christian devotion for generations. During Lent, when Christians pray the Stations of the Cross, they remember the sixth station. Veronica wipes the face of Jesus. Her example reminds us that even the smallest act of kindness can carry great meaning. In a moment when others stepped back in fear, Veronica stepped forward in love. The story of Veronica reminds us that even the smallest act of compassion can carry eternal meaning. As we reflect on her courage, we may remember these words. Compassion sees the suffering that others overlook. A small act of mercy can leave an eternal mark. Where others saw a condemned man, Veronica saw the face of Christ. In comforting Christ, Veronica showed the power of simple kindness. Love does not wait for safety, it steps forward. Her veil carried his image, her heart carried his love. The story of Saint Veronica teaches a simple but powerful lesson. Holiness is not always found in great achievements. Sometimes it appears in a quiet moment of courage, a small gesture of compassion, a simple act of love. And even today, her example continues to inspire believers during the season of Lent.